Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And for those of you that are new here or just recently found my channel, I'm Gwen and I'm a 67-year-old woman of transgender experience, currently documenting my transition or the rest of it and making all different kinds of content. So everyone here is welcome. So how's everybody been? I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I hope you have a good start to your week. I'm kind of not really dressed up today. Didn't do a lot of my makeup. I'm not going to talk about the reasons why today. I will talk more about it next week. Because if I were to talk about it today, I would not make it through the video. It's just been an emotional roller coaster for us here in the past 24 hours. But anyways, let's see, get you up to date. Last Wednesday, I had my pre-surgical visit with the plastic surgeon, and right after that I had pre-surgical, I guess you want to say, exam. Going through medications. Have you ever had surgery before? Have you had complications from surgery? Mostly anesthesia, blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, yeah. So got through that. It was really easy. Thursday morning, over at the medical center, excuse me, that is associated with the university that I work for. They had an event. They were celebrating Pride, and it was pronouns and cookies. Oh my gosh. They had big table. They had apples, cookies that were this big around, chocolate chip, macadamia nut, M&Ms, sugar, chunk chocolate chip, butterscotch. I mean, all good. We went through 5 cases of cookies just on this one table. And this was the table we were at, was near the employee only entrance. Way on the other side of the hospital was the main entrance. And the gal that was working with the table with me said, it's even busier over there. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. We had such a wonderful turnout. So many people stopped. I got to talk to so many different people. Back in the middle of June, I had done a presentation for university staff about my transition, and it was recorded. It was well received, and the video is up behind the university firewall, so only university employees can watch it. Well, anyways, I had this one young gal come up to me, and she's like, I saw you. I'm like, you have? And she goes, yes. She goes, I saw you do your presentation. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. And there was, next to me was the gentleman from HR that actually put on the presentation that I spoke at. And he goes, oh, did you watch her presentation live? And she goes, no. She says, I watched the recording of it. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. It was so awesome. And she goes, you're such an inspiration. She goes, you were so brave. And she goes, you have such courage. She goes, I think you're amazing. I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. It was so sweet and wonderful. So that really put a really good tone to my day on Thursday. So that was a lot of fun. Oh God, I'm trying to think. Saturday we went to get our hair cut, and the gal that cuts our hair, she was kind of looking things over, and she's like, getting some some nice length and back. And she goes, the hair in front, which is kind of my one dysphoric trigger, she holds it, she pulls it up, and she's like, oh my God. She goes, it's getting so dense. And I'm like, really? She goes, yeah. Now, my natural hair is very fine anyways, but it's the density. It's not so much the thickness of the hair, but the density. She goes, it's filling in. She goes, in the front and top of your head so nicely. I'm like, oh my gosh. She goes, girl, she goes, by the time December rolls around, she goes, you're probably going to be needing to use heat styling tools. She goes, on the front of your head. And I'm like, oh my gosh. She goes, right now, she goes, you could do a little bit in back. She goes, it's just barely enough to grab. She goes, but by December, the way your hair's growing, she goes, you're definitely going to be able to use all different kinds of heat styling tools. I'm like, oh my God, it was so awesome to hear that. So it was, again, just this really, really nice, wonderful news. Yesterday, I got called by my surgeon's office, or received a call from my surgeon's office, verifying that I'm coming for my appointment next Monday, a week from yesterday, which I said, yes, I will. So we're actually, I invited my wife to go along. She's like, no. She says, I've done enough traveling for the year. She went to a couple of comic conventions with my daughter our daughter earlier in the year, back around April, and she took a trip overseas in May. So she's like, I've done enough, I'm just going to stay home. I'm like, okay. So this dear friend of ours that she's known, actually she's known him longer than I have. She's known him 45 years. He's going to go with me because the area that I'm going to, he's always wanted to go to. It's very LGBTQ friendly, but he's never been there. So he's like, this will be my summer vacation away. And I'm like, oh, that's really, really awesome. We're going to be staying at the bed and breakfast that I stayed at after I had my surgery, which is really kind of nice. So it'll be like going back to a familiar place that I'm accustomed to, which would be kind of fun. We're each going to have separate bedrooms. Not that it matters, because he's a very open gay man, so I don't have to worry about him wanting to do anything. And he got tickets for us. We're going to go to a local playhouse and watch a play. I think, I can't remember the name of it right now, but anyways, so we're driving down Saturday. We're going to be there Saturday, Sunday. I have my doctor's appointment on Monday for my 6-month follow-up, and then we're going to leave right from there and drive back home. So it'll be a quick, little getaway, which would be kind of nice. Kind of looking forward to that. Let's see. There's really not too much else going on for me this week that I want to talk about at this time. I'll delve into a little bit more next week when I'm in a better frame of mind. It's, like I said, it's something that happened yesterday. It was very emotional for the family, so I'm not gonna discuss it now, because I know I break down, start crying, and I wouldn't be able to finish the video. So I'm trying to remain positive, and we're going to move on from there. So that's pretty much about it for me for this week. Yes, I'm inside again, mostly because I'm looking outside right now, and the clouds are rolling in. They are forecasting rain probably within the next hour, so that's the reason why I'm inside. Now tomorrow I'm supposed to be getting my new cordless microphone, so I'm hoping that the sound quality is going to be really, really good, and with that I can start using my phone again, which means we can go outside as long as it's nice, and I can do my video outside, which is really, really awesome. And for those of you, I know some of you like to see usually what I'm wearing, even on my feet. Mostly my friend Kim in Texas likes to see the shoes I'm wearing, and I gotta hold on to the chair here because I'm standing on a dog bed. I am not wearing anything. Mostly, like I said, because this is pretty much a low-key day. I'm just kind of very low-key, which I'll talk more about, again, like I said, next week. So, yes, I'm inside. I'm not wearing shoes, but that's perfectly fine. It is what it is. So, I've rambled on long enough, so I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe and stay healthy because, well, I'm here for you guys. I love you all. This is the reason why I make the videos every week, because you guys are here and you keep coming back, which I think is absolutely wonderful, and I really, really do appreciate it. You guys mean an awful lot to me, so that's why I always mention to stay safe and stay healthy, so you can be back here every week. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, suggestions of something you maybe would like me to talk about, please, by all means, in the comments section below. Those of you that have been around long enough know that I answer all responses. So with that, I think that's it for this week. Again, have a wonderful rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend. And like, share, subscribe. And I will see you all here, right here, next Tuesday. And I can tell you all about my wonderful weekend. So, bye everyone.